Hello Capricorn and welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be your reading for October 2024. We're going to start off by picking a card from a wee star oracle. The main reading is going to be taking the cards from the Bohemian Gothic tarot. It is October, and then we're going to be using the clarification deck of the pocket edition of the Wild Unknown. That was a really awkward way to speak, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, what is going on? You couldn't, that's definitely not Mercury and Gemini vibes like what I usually have. Okay, so I'm going to offer that to you. Where are you getting tongue-tied, Capricorn? Or are you going to be tongue-tied over the month of October? Let us see. So I'm going to give these a shuffle and I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to turn them over. I'm going to randomly select one, this one here, and see what the message is. So, interesting. This is one of those light and shadow cards of this deck, and it's what's immediately coming forward to me is getting stripped back. So stripping things back in October, Capricorn, and yeah, as a skeleton, but it feels very much like that's what came into my mind there. With whatever you've got going on, it's like stripping it right back to the beginning stages of things. So let's read the message on the back. So it says, "This is the pause, a deep breath taken before a journey. The space between all things, within all things, an infinite place where new ideas, new ways of being can take form." And it's an awareness card and it's number 15. So Capricorn, it could be a actual literal journey that you're preparing for. That you're, just taking your time out and you are just getting the little bits and pieces, just taking a deep breath and just saying, right, what have I got to do? What do I need to pack if it's a physical journey, or if it's a journey of the mind or the heart, what is it you need to put in your emotional or your mental suitcase, if you like? What have you already got, or what do you need to go and seek out? Because it really doesn't matter how often you travel, I find you always need to go and get something, and I have this weird thing where I like to buy at least one new outfit when I go travelling, whether it's like a new pair of shoes or, well, no shoes because that's just silly if they're uncomfortable. But let's say, for instance, like a new pair of trousers or a new top or, just something, maybe a new handbag. There just needs to be something for me, and it makes me feel like I'm in holiday mode. Oops. Destroying my wee setup here. So let's have a look and see what the tarot has to say about this. And if you are going on a trip in October, do let me know in the comments where you're going, because I do love to travel. I'll actually be travelling myself for a wee bit in October. Right, okay, let's see. Okay. What has Capricorn got coming towards them in October, please? Right, we have got the Two of Pentacles. So there you are showing up for yourself. We've got the Nine of Wands. Card of Sagittarius. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo card. We've got the King of Pentacles. Hello, Taurus. And we have got the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Ace of Swords, Capricorn. Right? So, I put these up here out the way. And we're going to have a look and see what is going on, Cap. My wee Cappies. What's happening? You know, overall, it isn't the worst set of cards that has came out the first signs this month. You know, it's interesting. It's a nice spread of energy. The only thing we've not got is we've not got any cups, right? So we've not got any like emotional bits and bobs, which knowing the Capricorns in my life is quite a nice thing. I don't think you're going to be sad at the fact that there's no cups this month in October, Capricorn. There isn't any pressing emotions that need to be dealt with. But I mean, they may come up if we need to clarify. So, what's happening? What's happening in October? You know, it feels like you're flying high, Capricorn. It could be literally if you're traveling in an airplane. Or it could be very business minded. It feels like you've got that strategy going on with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. You know, you just know. You know, and it feels like after so much hard work, after so much, grinding away, it feels, you're finally getting the recognition. You know, all the strategizing is beginning to show results. You know, it's like you're working things out. Now this Nine of Wands energy, yeah, it's been a bit tiring. So, maybe this trip that I keep getting, or if you're not going on a trip, maybe it's time to book one. You know, even if it is just like an overnight somewhere, or some kind of acknowledgement for all the hard work that you have been putting in, over whether it's over the years. Because, whenever Capricorn gets something, and remember, he's ruled by Saturn, and Saturn does reward. It feels very much whereby you don't forget, this is what I want to say, right? Don't forget to acknowledge how far you've come, Capricorn. Because you have come such a long way. Don't be afraid to give yourself a pat in the back, because my goodness, you deserve it. If nothing else, if any of you are like the Capricorns that are in my life, the Capricorns that I am so lucky to have in my life, Pluto has really kicked the shit out of you. You know, and you have taken it on. You have just continued to battle and battle and battle, like the soldier in the Nine of Wands. You have continued to keep on going, like the Two of Pentacles. You know, you have continued that cycle, like the Eight of Pentacles. You know, you have worked and honed your craft in whatever way that shows up for you. So acknowledge the fact that, do you know what? You have done amazing, Capricorn. Whether this is your professional life or your personal life or whatever area of your life you feel that this is referring to, you have done an amazing job. You have worked so hard, and it's time to have a wee break. You'll never completely switch off, Capricorn. Not entirely. But I mean, maybe some of you have got like a full-time career and you're building a business on the side. Or you made that leap from having a secure job to being self-employed, or any number of these things. It just feels like, it's time. It's time for you to acknowledge your hard work. The Nine of Swords here, it's it's a pretty scary card. This rendition of it, right? So basically, this person, child, don't know if they're a child, being scared by like these ghosts, etc. But you can see that they're in bed. And I think it's like, see, because she's looking away, she's not looking towards it. And it feels like, that is literally you, Capricorn, You're no longer looking at the ghosts for the past. Or the demons that maybe return in your dreams or in your sleep. Or or just the things for your past. This is what it feels like, right? It feels like there is things for your past that used to prevent you from moving forward, and it feels very much like you've overcome them because you're facing away from them. You've got your back to them, and the things that used to control you or weigh you down in the past. Maybe it's the thoughts, maybe it's like feeling not good enough, or imposter syndrome, or feeling that's how you are showing up in the world. They're not there anymore. Or if they're there, you acknowledge them and you just walk away from them. You just turn your back on them and say, nope, not today. That ain't happening anymore. And again, that's something else that you can be proud of. And these wee glimmers of light, of the light breaking through this darkness, this is where you're acknowledging yourself. And the more you acknowledge yourself and how far you've come, the brighter that will be. The brighter you will feel that within yourself. So don't give up, Capricorn. You're there. You're so there. And it is incredible to see. It's incredible to witness. And incidentally, if you do have a Taurus friend, know that they are rooting for you. If you're one of my Capricorn friends watching this, I am rooting for you. You know who you are. That's really, it's more like a kind of, it feels like it's a confirmation to a reading this month, Capricorn. It feels like, do you know what? You've done all the things, and it's just like a big hello, let's celebrate. So let's have a wee look at the clarifying cards. Where do we want to clarify? I'm going to go straight to that Nine of Swords just to see, what the situation is. If we can get a bit more advice, if you're turning your back on what has been, then let's see where you're turning your back. What are you facing towards? Goodness sakes. Right. What are you facing towards? Everybody goes on about how much they like small decks, right? And yeah, I like small decks, but see, try to shuffle them because I've got big hands. It's like, what the hell? Right, let's concentrate in this, shall we? Let's be very Capricorn about this shuffling malarkey. Okay, so what is Capricorn now facing? Capricorn, you're facing the Fool. You're facing the Fool, and it's an invitation just to start this new journey. Starting the new journey and acknowledging where you've come from, acknowledging that you've turned your back, and the reason you're turning your back is because you know that there's something new coming. You know that there's a new way of being. There's a new way of life for you, Capricorn. There's a new way for you to see life and experience life because you are letting go of fear. You've let go of the fear, and you're letting go of the narratives the past narratives that either you have told and believed in about yourself, or you have allowed other people to influence what has been going on in your past. That's really what this energy feels like to me. Okay, now let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Because let's acknowledge the battle scars, because we've all got them, Capricorn. And as I say, with Pluto going through your sign for the past, what is it? How many years has it been? Like 14 years or something. We need to acknowledge that. So let's acknowledge the Nine of Wands. Tell me a bit more about this, please. Also, Capricorn is in a side. Can you go and get a shoulder massage, please? Just to break the tension that you hold in your shoulders. Find somebody that does a good head, neck and shoulder massage. And please go and treat yourself. Okay, what we got? We get the Father of Cups, which is the King of Cups. Now, it's acknowledging the fact that you are now emotionally so much stronger than what you were. Because it takes grit, courage and determination. And that isn't just in a practical sense. It takes an emotional toll on you as well. And being the master of your emotions, it feels like, you know, that's been a battle as well. Because even though we're talking about these Nine of Swords and it's the thoughts that is the impact that these thoughts have on our emotions as well. So with this Father of Cups, as I say, the King of Cups showing up, it feels again, it's like confirmation and acknowledgement of what you have been through, that what you have reached the stage of. And I think maybe for some of you as well, it feels like a message from, you know, that fatherly influence in your life. Perhaps, you know, during this cycle, etc. Your primary, like your father or your fatherly figure in your life is not necessarily physically present anymore. It feels, you know, that there's an acknowledgement there from that person in your life about they've seen how hard you've worked, Capricorn. They've seen how far you've come. And it's just an acknowledgement for them. That's what it feels like. Okay, so take that wee message. But really, Capricorn, you know, there isn't really that much more to say for October. There is this newness, this energy of being new, being reborn. Being reborn in October, and just keep on doing what you're doing, because it's a glorious thing. It's a wonderful thing. Keep working hard, which you will, but enjoy the downtime. Okay, Capricorn, this has been such a beautiful reading for me to do for you. I've really enjoyed this reading. I hope you have too. Take really good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.